Hey everybody.
Everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we have a very exciting video. I think it's exciting for me and a lot of you guys wanted to know this, so I think it's time for us to share this.
Yes, we're actually going to tell you guys how we met. Like we said before, we've actually been married for what, 3.5 years? No, 2.5. Time goes by so quick, guys. 2.5 years already.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 in the summer.
Yeah, 3.
Roll your horses.
Yeah, and time goes by so quick. I just felt like we got married like 3 months ago, 4 months ago tops, and I'm getting old.
Why is your eye twitching?
Too much light. Is that you, Patty?
You're looking at me.
I'm like.
So it all started in the summer of 1992. We were two.
No, you wasn't with that.
I wasn't even born yet.
I was 3 years old.
That would have been cool though.
What?
If we would have met. Oh wait, I wasn't born yet.
Who would have been meeting your mom?
Alright, you guys, in all seriousness, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna waste hours telling the story because we're gonna start laughing, we're gonna get off topic, and a lot is gonna happen, but we're gonna do our best. So I guess I'll start the story first because the story begins with me. So it was in 2009, and Lewis's dad had moved here with his stepmom and his sister, his full blood sister. They moved here from Florida and they started going to my church, and somehow I started talking to his sister and we became great friends. So the whole point is that I met his family. I met his dad, I met his stepmom, his sister, his brother. I even met some cousins from your mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
Like I met a lot of his cousins before Lewis even came in the picture. So it was probably, how long do you think before you came? Like half a year, like 6 months? Anyway, as I got really close with his sister, so I would go over to his house. You know, I would spend time with his dad and stuff, and his sister would be like, oh yeah, like my brother something, my brother this, my brother that. But I never even bothered like asking her about her brother, you know? Like it just never crossed my mind. I never saw pictures of him or anything. Maybe I did. I don't remember. So then it goes to Lewis coming in the picture, and it was the summer of 2010. It was July 24th, I think, 2010, 20th, around that date. It was July something, 2010. And we were at church, and it was at a birthday party. And I was already leaving the party, and Lewis was sitting there. He had just gotten there, always late, with his dad.
I had to make an entrance, so.
I didn't even see you enter, boy. Anyway.
Trust me, I made an entrance.
I didn't see that entrance. So he was just sitting there, and he was sitting by like the exit. So I was leaving, and
can I stop you right there? I just wanted to tell everybody that at that time, I had just came back. I just had came from Florida to Texas, so I was basically like the new kid, like the new person in church.
Yeah,
and
that was probably like your second or third time?
Yeah, it was probably like my second or third time.
Yeah.
So I really didn't know like anybody at all.
Yeah.
And my dad would like introduce me to all these people, and I was just overwhelmed with like seeing so many different faces with names. But the first time I saw Patty, I was eating mashed potatoes, and like my mashed potatoes dropped like on the plate, and I was like, who is that? And at that point, hold on. At that point, like my sister was even there to reference, hey, you know, that's Patty.
Yeah.
My dad had to tell me, oh yeah, that's like your sister's best friend.
Yeah, his dad introduced us. But let me go back to my story, sir. You have your turn. So I was walking out because he was by the exit and he was with his dad. Obviously, I knew his dad. So I went and I said bye to Lewis's dad, and like his dad was like, oh, Patty, this is my son Lewis, or whatever. And I was like, hi. And then like we said
at that moment, like I remember I was eating, right? Because I was eating, like I went to that party just
to eat,
to socialize,
yeah,
right?
I went to the party just
to socialize because I was a new person. But at the same time, like I didn't really know anybody. Nobody was really coming up to me. So I was like, man, I guess I'm just here for the food. And I remember I was actually...
Don't act like there's nothing new for you. There's something new for you.
Yeah, some people just go for the food. But I was hoping maybe I meet new people in Houston. So I was actually eating mashed potatoes. And as she was walking by, because I didn't know, I guess she came from the back, like from the side.
I did.
Because I from the side, and then my dad was on this side, so he was like across from like diagonal from me, so he was able to see her come. But since I was eating, I had my head down and I was eating mashed potatoes. And as she was coming like towards the side, and my dad said, "Hey, Patty, meet my son." I had the mashed potatoes like already 99% up to my lips. And like I didn't just want to put the mashed potatoes down and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, so I was already 99%. I was already in that rhythm of eating. So I was like, you know what? I was like, just took the bite. And when I took the bite, I was like,
No, you didn't.
So yes, I was like, I actually put the food in my mouth, and I was like, it was mashed potatoes, so there was a lot of chewing and stuff.
I think you were just chubby.
No, there was a lot of chewing, so I was like, "Nice meeting you, Betty." I didn't know if I had like food in my teeth or not, but I was like, man, like I wasn't ready at all. I wasn't ready for it.
You wasn't ready.
No, I wasn't at all. And like that's all I said. I was like, "Oh, how you doing?" And then in my mind, I was like, "Oh wow, she's really pretty." Like I thought she was like the most prettiest girl like in the party, but I didn't know what to say, especially that I was caught off guard.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, that was my chance. And she was headed towards the exit, and I was like eating and stuff, and I didn't tell her nothing at that party.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the big thing, that I met him, but I don't remember like details, you know. I was 16. No, I was 15. 15 and a half. Because I turned 16 that year. Like 6 months later, obviously. Because it was in July and I turned 16 in November.
And how old was I? I was 18, right? I was 19. 19?
You're 21.
I was 21. And you were 15?
You are about to be 21.
I was 20.
You were going to be 21 that May. Wait, you turned 21 May? Wait, what about July?
You know what? I think I was 21 years old.
You were 21.
But remember, like, I don't look my age at all.
Oh, you didn't have a beard.
I didn't have a beard,
No,
right?
you didn't have a beard. You look like you were 12.
So I was like everybody thought I was like super young. When I told them my age, like when I first got there, they were like, "What? You're that old?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm that old."
Yeah. So I left the party or whatever, and like nothing, you know, no big deal. I had a boyfriend at the time. I had a boyfriend in school, in high school. So then after that, there was July, and I think in August, like our church group was going to camp, and we had a car wash to like get money and stuff to like go to camp, like all the youth and stuff.
Yeah.
And like there was like a car wash, and like I got to talk to you a little bit more at the car wash. Like I didn't really know him, and like nothing really. Like if anything, it was in a group. We had like separate jobs at the car wash, so it's like, oh, I just know that's Lewis, and he probably knows that it's Patty, but you know, nothing. Like we never even talked. So that was August. We were like getting money for camp and stuff. So September came, in that our camp was like the 5th, por ahí como el 6 or 7th of September. So that came, and we were at camp or whatever. I always say or whatever. So we were at camp, and like for lunchtime, maybe we sat together or something. Or for breakfast, we sat together, but we weren't talking or anything. It's not like we were having conversations or anything until, I don't know, it was like free time.
Yeah, I think.
And somebody got rejected.
Nobody got rejected.
Somebody got rejected.
Nobody at all got rejected. I think it was so funny because like she said, we actually had like free time, so we could have like gone to the pool, played basketball, go canoeing, go on a hike. So I remember, and I remember me telling you, I was like, hey, do you want to go and take a walk? Like just you and I. And then she's like, yeah, but I don't got time for that. She actually said, I don't got time for all that. I'm not trying to get into that. I got a boyfriend. I was like, what do you mean you don't got time for that? I was like, I don't want that drama in my life.
I didn't come off like that.
Yes, you did. I was like, it's just a walk. Like, we ain't doing nothing else. It's just like a walk. We're just gonna talk and walk. But she actually said like, oh, no, I don't have time for that drama.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said that. You said that, and I was like, but it was just a walk. Like,
no, okay. So we were like he was like, oh, we were all together. It was like 4 of my girlfriends and like him and his little friend or whatever it was. I don't remember how many people it was. But anyway, he was like, oh, do you guys want to go on a walk? And then like basically everybody was like, nah, I'm gonna go to the pool or this and that.
That's a lot.
Hold on, this is my side of the story. There's always 2 sides to the story.
Okay.
so everybody was like, no, that's fine. So then they were like, oh, you guys go. So I was like, okay. And then so we started walking, and then somehow it came up like, oh, like, do you have a boyfriend or something? And no, I didn't have a boyfriend then. I had broken up with him already.
That's
like, no. And this is what I said. I was like, yeah, I just got off a relationship, so I'm not looking for anything. Like, I don't want to go through all that, like, or
all that drama. You said all that drama.
Yeah, I just got off a relationship like a month ago, and like, I'm not looking for anything, so just know that it's just a walk.
No, not even, man.
But it didn't happen like that.
It did happen like that. No, it did happen like that because I remember it, and I will never forget me thinking, like, wow, it was just a walk I'm asking you for. I'm not asking you for marriage. I'm not asking you to be my girlfriend. I'm just asking you to actually, like, walk with me. That's all I'm asking you to do.
But what if I didn't want to walk with you and that was like...
Oh, that was like the line you were using? Probably. So when we actually went hiking, that's when we finally like got to know her. I got to know her situation. Like her relationship status. It was complicated. And she told me that like she didn't know if she should return to her ex-boyfriend because he didn't have the same like religious views as her. And since I was like, well, if you're having trouble with that and you're trying to look like for a Christian guy, like, hello. So I'm like right here. That's what I thought. I didn't really tell her that at the moment. And it was pretty long. It was probably like 45 minutes that we actually talked. Yeah. You know, when we actually had that conversation where the conversation is so good that time passes by. It was one of those times. But like when I asked you to walk, like everybody in the group already knew you. Like I already had those feelings for you.
But I said, don't sign me up for cardio.
Basically, you know.
I was like, you got to walk. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I just had to be patient. We didn't actually start going out like
nothing
right away.
Happened.
No.
Like we came back from camp. Nothing happened. I didn't even have his number. I'm gonna go to that right now. This might be a very long video because we're about to start something else. This is like, there's always 2 sides of the story, and always my side is the right side.
So let's just jump to a few weeks after camp. We went on a few dates, but with a group of people.
Yeah, it wasn't like a date that we planned. It was just like a group thing, and like we went out, you know. But
we're still in the friend zone.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I made it very clear.
We're still in the friend zone, all right? Like
so at camp, I made a phone call. I made a phone call to my parents, and I didn't have service then. So his sister didn't have service. So his sister was like, "Oh, Louis, can Patty use your phone to call her parents just to let them know that she's okay and stuff?" And like, you know, like one time out of the whole thing, I called them, and I borrowed his phone. So his number was on my house phone because we had house phones back in the day. So one time I get a message from his sister, and she was like, oh my, I had a missed call. And then when I went to check my phone, I had a missed call and a message. And she was like, oh, please call me back. I have something really important to tell you or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? Like that never happens. Like it sounds like it's an emergency, you know? And I called her, I texted her many times throughout that day. And nothing, like she never answered, nothing happened. So I was like starting to get worried as the good friend that I like to think I am. So I was like, crap, like what's going on? Like I want to know what's going on with her. You know, is she okay? What does she need? What does she want? So I went to my house phone, and I was like, her brother's phone is...
This is the part that gets interesting. This is where the part where we actually have different views on what actually happened.
Yeah, we always do. So I went to the house phone, and I was like, okay, this is Louis' number. So I get the number, I put it on my phone because I was concerned, I was worried, like nothing, never did I think, oh, I'm gonna text Louis or anything like that. If I wanted to, the number was always there. I would have done it. So anyway, so I get his number and I text him, and I was so worried that I didn't say, hi Louis, this is Patty, so. No, I was like, hey, is your sister okay? Like he was gonna know who it was.
Like I didn't have like nobody's number, and if I did, it was not one of hers, okay? So she's actually, I don't know if she actually texted me or called me.
I texted you.
But whatever it was, she said, "Is your sister okay?" And I'm like, okay, who is this? Like, what do you mean, is your sister okay? She did not at all say hello or how are you? Oh,
welcome to.
Or my name is Patty. Like anything. There was no sort of introduction at all.
Yeah.
Like her thing was like, oh yeah, is your sister okay? And I'm like, yeah, she must be around the house somewhere. Like I'm pretty sure she's all right. Why? What's wrong with her? So that, like, since you contact me in that manner, I'm thinking like, wow, this girl, like that's the way that she, like, and we've been talking before that. So like,
we haven't been talking.
No, we haven't been talking, but you know, she knows who I am. I know who you are. We've had our walk and talks before, so it's like, wow, that's the way that she wants to approach me.
Yeah.
Like with that, like using my sister as an excuse.
Lewis swears.
Like,
he swears that I came for him. He swears that it was an excuse for me to talk to him. If I wanted, okay, let's get this clear. His phone number was in my house phone for like a month or whatever. If I wanted to talk to him and text him, be like, oh, it's this and that, I would have done it way before that. Now I waited a month and be like, oh, I'm gonna text him today. Today is the day.
But I thought that was really cute because I know there was something there. Like, even though you never admit it in your life, I know there was something there. Okay.
Alright, fine, I want to talk to you.
You admit it in camera?
I admit it.
For real?
No, okay, but it was about your... He's about to start crying.
Like, for real, because, nah, you don't understand. We've been going back and forth, like, a long time now. like, for real, like, legit. Like, you admit it. You admit it because we've been going at this for a very long time.
Okay,
like,
fine. I liked you, but the thing was about your sister. But I was like, well, I might as well like talk to him too, you know? Like, also he got my number.
Okay.
Maybe he just hasn't asked me for my number, but maybe like he wants it, so now he can really have it. Like,
alright, point blank, guys.
But he's about to cry because, yeah, like I wanted to talk to you, but I was concerned. I don't want to make it seem like I just texted because I liked you and I wanted to talk to you, because I was concerned.
So ever since
I have a pillow here.
So ever since that event, regardless, like if you're trying to like try to talk to me, reach out to me, really or not,
yeah.
We actually like started talking from that day on the phone. So we went to the next level, you know. However, we are still going on dates as a group.
No, we're not going on dates.
Well, we're still going
on a group gathering. Like,
yeah, group gatherings to different places. Yeah,
and but it's like 10 people.
And this is the church like kids too. So we go to the movies and we go watch Easy A. And
that was like the only thing that there was.
Yeah, that was the only thing, yeah.
Like, nobody intended to watch that movie, but it was like, oh, okay, let's hang out, let's kill
just
time.
Just to hang out, exactly. So we all go watch Easy A, and I remember sitting next to Patty, and that was actually our first kiss. Like the first time we kissed was an Easy A. You know?
Yeah, everybody was around, and the thing is, like Lewis's sister was sitting behind us and stuff.
I think
and,
she was sitting like 5 rows behind us.
Yeah, she like way behind. And then, well, the thing is that like she went to the restroom, then I went to the restroom, and then like she's like, oh my god, it's my brother, and she was so happy. Like she was like, oh my god, now we can go out together. And like she was happy. And
and then I remember leaving the movie theaters, right? Because I know we were with the group, but when we left, I was like, oh my god, my sister's part of this group. I was like, did she even see that?
Yeah, after that we just kept on hanging out. It just flew together, like without us even trying. I feel like
it was just history.
Yeah,
from that moment on, it was history.
Yeah.
And I guess like as time went on, like we probably went on a few more dates with that whole group, and then we just departed. We went our ways.
We went our ways.
Yeah, we went our ways.
We got what we came for, and we got it.
Exactly. Just like the birthday party where I first met her. I went there and I went for the food and went my way. But that's basically our story and how we met.
And how we basically started.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened for how many years? 4 or 5 years? Until like he proposed and stuff. So that'll be next time on Keeping Up with Lewis and Patty. I'm just kidding.
Keeping up with our relationship, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys, next time we'll tell you the story of how he proposed. And like the whole like fail of the proposal, not the proposing part fail, But afterwards, it was a huge fail.
It's not gonna be our next video, but it would be within a month time frame.
So when I have the video for Valentine's, it'll be like 4 years later.
Yeah, basically.
4 years later. So yeah, I want to have that up for Valentine's. I hope you guys really like the story type of situation.
And the good thing about that story, I'm not gonna really get into details, is that I recorded the proposal.
Yeah, even though it was 4 years ago, we still have footage and stuff, so we'll show you guys that.
So guys, thank you for tuning in.
We really hope that you guys liked, I guess, the story time, or if you want to see more, if you actually even want to hear about our proposal and the fail of it, just let us know. Maybe you guys don't even want to hear about it and we want to tell you about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just hope you guys enjoy this. We did. It was really fun, like getting to like think back of like so many years ago.
Comment below. I really like reading the comments, and maybe actually in this video I would actually like to respond to people that actually comment.
We need to be responding.
Yeah, like if you actually have a question or if you have a comment and stuff, like I would respond. I'm gonna be the one responding for this video. So
he's my new secretary.
Yeah, feel free to actually comment anything below. We'd really love to chat with you.
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.